Welcome to a cornfield in the middle of Iowa. This is the Field of Dreams. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the getting to start. Taj Bradley. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
And this one is off and running.
That's outside.
Bradley, in his third season, 24 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2018. The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one missing low. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, but again, that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Trey Turner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The 0-1. That's in there.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Ball.
The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 down, bases empty, so Harper stands in. Another solid power season. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now. On the ground. Whips it to first. Harper retired. And the Phillies are set down in order. The Twins coming up, no score. Back after this on the show. Welcome back to the Field of Dreams. Today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Trevor Larnach, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Right through there for a strike. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Byron Buxton, batting with one down, takes a strike.
I think one of my favorite things about Nola is his consistency, Boog. I mean, we talk about his strikeout numbers and everything else, but the fact he's able to produce the way he does, start after start, makes him a valuable.
This one could be trouble. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
One out, runner at second. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Pickoff throw. Buxton back in there. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Man at second. There's a line drive to left field. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, hitting better than .350 this month.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Here's a rocket to right field. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for Minnesota. Scoreless after one. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. Welcome back. Glad to have you with us. And now for the Phillies, Luis Arias. The 0-1. Ground ball right side. Lewis. He'll do it himself and quickly one away in the second.
The third baseman, number 5, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Ball. The 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And it is 2-1. On the ground right side, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One out, runner at second, and here comes Alec Bohm. That one missed. The Phils with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that's ball 2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Just off the inside edge. Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at second with one away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and a foul ball. Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
He just hasn't had it in this one. Been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Here's JT Realmuto.
Off the plate, ball one.
And there's a foul ball. Boom. On third with 2 out. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. A 2-run homer. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Justin Crawford. In the air, right field. And that is that.
Bounce on the beat, my father. Lift off your feet, move harder. Shock out, explode like lava. Screw up your face cause the baseline darker. Bounce on the beat, my father.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
This one in the air, center field. Crawford drops steps, heads back on it. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So up next, Cody Clemens. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Stop. Takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 15.
2 outs, base is empty. Luke Keeschel, the next Twin up to hit.
Nope, outside. Ball.
That misses the zone, and now 3-0. Two down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
That's in there. Full count now. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So a man at first. Next to hit, Brooks Lee.
Ball 1.
Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Keishel off of first with 2 away.
Aye.
Lee not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Right side, hard hit. Play made, that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Hey.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left field. Larnach makes his way towards it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Swung on, popped up left side. Lee gets under it. One down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner now Struck out swinging his first time. And that's too high. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a payoff pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, number 3.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Grounded out his first time up.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Oh, 1 now. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. 2 down.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Luis Arise.
Luis Arise stands in. 0 for 1 so far.
Inside, ball 1.
And now it's even up. Turner runs. Down the line, it's a base hit. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He beats it safe. And they lead by 4.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Man at first. Now at the plate, Bryson Stott. In the air to left center. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Welcome back to the Field of Dreams. And now for the Twins, Kalen Culpepper.
Hey!
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
In the air, right field. Brings it in. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, number 9.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's Trevor Larnach. Grounded out his first time. Just missed.
Hey!
That one not close. 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Comebacker to the mound. Sends it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
For the Twins, the center fielder, number 25.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Byron Buxton. Doubled his first time up. Out towards left center. Crawford on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-0. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. Welcome back. Glad to have you with us. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, way back there. And it is gone. He sends it out of here. And they add a run. It's 5-zip.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 1.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
That one lifted to left. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's back out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
1 down. Now.
That's a ball.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Here's a 1-2. In the air, out towards right center. Out, number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Rips one to right. And the bad jump puts this one out of reach. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 2. This one in the air, center field. Buxton has a beat on it. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Nope.
Fastball for a strike. In the air, left field. Marsh coming on, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bell in his 10th season, 33 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2011. Bell, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The Twins with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Hey.
Out towards right center field. Crawford settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman, number 23.
Here's Royce Lewis. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back to the Field of Dreams. We go to the top of the 5th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
The 1-0.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that one is downstairs. 3-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And the 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Luis Arias stands in for the Phillies. The Phillies up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, number 5.
Now the third baseman, Bryson Stott, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player.
Hey.
Here's your 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first base.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching.
The pitcher on here, Zebby Matthews.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
The left fielder,
2 on with 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. 1 run is in. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now it is JT Realmuto. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Line drive, base hit. One run across. Another comes in to score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Crawford stands in now and watches strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And a base hit right there. Lead runner around second. Relay to third. In there safely.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
So back to the top of the order. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 3. Swings through that. Real Muto on third. Crawford over at first with 1 away.
Oh, 1.
On a strike. The pitch. That one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Swings and misses, and there's 2 away. Trey Turner at the plate.
Aye.
Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Oh, and 2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 10 and the Twins nothing. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. Welcome back. Glad to have you with us. And now for the Twins, Cody Clemens.
Well, these Twins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
There's a strike. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 10-1.
looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now Luke Keeschel walked his first time.
Aye.
The 0-1. Just missed. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And a base hit up the middle.
Up next for the Twins.
So digging
The
in,
third
Brooks
baseman.
Lee grounded out his first time up.
That's out.
And the 1-0. That's a strike. Out towards right center field. Crawford on the move to the alley. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Kalen.
One out man at first. Kalen Culpepper will hit next. Fastball for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. He's in there. Back to the top of the order. Trevor Larnach getting ready to hit. Has grounded out a couple of times. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Runners are at the corners, one away. Now a fly ball to right center. Harper settles under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's now 10-2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
That is the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 10 and the Twins 2. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Hit weakly on the ground. Slings to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
The batter, number 4, second baseman,
Luis arrives now at the plate. First offering way inside, almost got him. The 1-0. In the air to left center. Buxton sprinting after it. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfield.
Lewis to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Phillies 10 and the Twins 2. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Marsh running hard. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one away.
Up next,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Josh Bell.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Next offering is fouled back.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Ball. Ball, that's outside.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Twins with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the sixth. On the ground right side into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman.
And here is Royce Lewis. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Alex McFarland. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Alvarado also throwing. There's a strike. This to center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there are two down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Cody.
Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. He's already homered here in this one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And he chases that one below the zone. The 0-2. Chopped to third. They take the force out. An acrobatic play to end the inning. One left for Minnesota, and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Welcome back to the Field of Dreams. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third, Lee. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
The Phils up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. Marsh wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1. And that is out of play. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes Real Muto. Hey! Marsh leads off first with 1 away. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder.
So up next, Justin Crawford. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. Over to first, safe.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Back to the top of the order now. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. Schwarber out of the play. That's the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2.
Now
we're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex McFarland. This is his 3rd time out this year. Luke Keishel digs in now. A walk, and he's also singled.
Luke Keishel.
Aye.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Twins, the 3rd baseman, Brooks.
So digging in, Brooks Lee. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Kalen Culpepper, the next Twin up to hit.
Culpepper.
Yeah.
The 0-1. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
McFarland in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2022. The 1-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. On the ground, could be 2. Turner over to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 10 and the Twins 2. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Tommy Nance.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Foul ball there. towards first. Lewis steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Luis Arias.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Luis Arias. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Two down, nobody on. And that's down, a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So up next, Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Ball inside.
Nance sets, fires. Into center and a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first
Now
baseman,
it's going to be Alec Bohm.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the frame. It's the Phillies 10 and the Twins 2.
If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100, I came in to run it and bet if I had to, I'd do it again. It ain't no race if I don't win. I push that weight to get that dough, but I don't break because I've been broke. If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Trevor Larnach.
Number 9, Trevor Larnach.
Hey!
High fly ball, shallow right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Twins.
Digging in, Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 2. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. That takes care of Buxton.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Ryan Jeffers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Chop back up the middle. Gets him easily, ends the inning. It's the Phillies 10 and the Twins 2. Welcome back to the Field of Dreams. We go to the 9th. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. In the air to left center. And a quick out, number 1.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. The Phillies up big in this one here at the top of the 9th.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Nance sets, fires. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball. Realmuto thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 down, base is empty. And now here is Justin Crawford. Out towards right center field. Keishel should have this one. And that is that. It's the Phillies 10 and the Twins 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jose Alvarado.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
The designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Hey!
Chopped out in front of the plate. Turner fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman, number 23.
Royce Lewis, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts.
Hey! Nope. Ball 1.
Strike on the inside corner. Up the middle, a rise. Down to the last out for the Twins.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Cody.
Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies slugged their way to a win in this one.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Pasa lo mismo cuando te miro, que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta que vienes al diablo y yo no.
When the silence meets the sound, beckoning from underground, you're invited, there's no waiting. Pick a piece up off the floor. What is lost is never found when your love for